For over 3 decades, John Rambo has captivated audiences with his relentless pursuit of justice and his unwavering determination. As Sylvester Stallone's iconic character prepares to bid farewell in the 5th installment, Last Blood, fans are left wondering about the future of this legendary franchise.
You want to live? Follow the lights!
Will Rambo's saga truly come to a close, or will there be room for more thrilling adventures? In this video, we explore the possibilities of a 6th film with Quentin Tarantino helming it, including the potential for prequels or spin-offs like Rocky did with Creed, and examine the factors that may shape the franchise's future. So let's delve into the world of Rambo. The Rambo franchise emerged during a time when studios were just beginning to realize the immense commercial possibilities of developing film series based on popular properties. It predates the prevailing trend of creating extensive sequences of sequels, which eventually led to the concept of interconnected cinematic universes. As a result, the franchise's history has had its ups and downs. The initial trilogy followed a consistent release pattern, with First Blood in 1982, First Blood Part 2 in 1985, and Rambo 3 in 1988, effectively bringing the trilogy to a close. Following a 20-year hiatus, the Rambo franchise made a comeback in 2008, with Sylvester Stallone personally taking the reins as director. This particular installment is often regarded as the pinnacle of the entire franchise. Fast forward 11 years, and the subsequent Rambo films depict an older yet indomitable John Rambo. While the Rambo franchise has received mixed reviews from critics overall, the first and the fourth films stood out as exceptions, receiving a more favorable reception. Nevertheless, the franchise has been successful in terms of generating respectable profits, amassing a worldwide collection of $727 million. This financial achievement is noteworthy, considering the franchise's impressive longevity spanning over 38 years. Notably, the second film remains the most financially successful, grossing an impressive $300 million internationally. However, the franchise has experienced a decline in box office performance since then. The financial success of the Rambo franchise has been uncertain, despite its dedicated fan base. The fourth film, for instance, earned a modest $113 million worldwide, indicating a potential disconnect between fan support and actual theater attendance. While Sylvester Stallone enjoys a loyal following, it remains uncertain whether audiences will actively engage with future Rambo films in theaters. As for the latest installment, Rambo Last Blood, it was directed by Adrian Grunberg and serves as the 5th entry in the franchise. Stallone once again portrays the iconic character of John Rambo alongside a talented cast including Paz Vega, Sergio Perez Manchetta, Adriana Barraza, Yvette Monreal, Jeannie Kim, Joaquin Casio, and Oscar Janada. The film marks a crucial point in determining the future trajectory of the franchise. The screenplay, co-written by Matthew Cyrulnik and Sylvester Stallone, is based on the character created by author David Morrell in his novel First Blood. The film follows Rambo as he embarks on a mission to Mexico to rescue his adopted niece, who has been kidnapped by a ruthless cartel and forced into prostitution. Rambo faces intense challenges and engages in graphic violence as he seeks to save a family member. Plans for a 5th Rambo film have been in development since 2008, with various iterations being considered and ultimately cancelled. However, the project was officially announced in May 2018, with Adrian Grunberg attached as the director. Upon its release in September 20th, 2019, Rambo Last Blood received negative reviews from critics. The screenplay, graphic violence, and allegations of racist and xenophobic attitudes towards Mexico were criticized, but Stallone's performance and the film's action sequences garnered praise. Despite the mixed reception, the film managed to gross $91.5 million worldwide, exceeding its production budget of $50 million, along with additional costs for printing and advertising amounting to $30 million. If a 6th installment of the Rambo franchise were to come to fruition, there are a few potential directions it could take. The first option is a direct sequel, which would likely not involve a significant time jump like the 11-year gap seen in Last Blood. Given Rambo's visibly aged appearance, a direct sequel would probably be set within the next 2 to 3 years, reflecting real-time progression. On the other hand, a prequel route could be explored, as suggested by Stallone himself. He has expressed interest in delving into a story set before the events of First Blood, before the Vietnam War became a crucial turning point in shaping John Rambo's character. Stallone envisions the portrayal of a young Rambo as an exceptional individual, a team captain, popular in school, and an exceptional athlete before the war altered him. Stallone's enthusiasm for exploring a prequel and delving into the younger years of Rambo's life is evident. His willingness for future movies to continue indicates his desire to see the franchise persist, regardless of his own age or involvement in the cast. This sentiment may even open the door for potential spin-offs similar to the Creed series, expanding the Rambo universe in new and exciting ways. If there is a possibility of Rambo 6 being made, it would be interesting to incorporate an abandoned ending from the original First Blood. The 1982 movie, which is based on a novel with the same title published 10 years prior, faced numerous obstacles during its 10-year journey from development to the screen. Several actors were considered for the role of Rambo before Sylvester Stallone was cast. Throughout the movie's development, various ideas for the ending were contemplated. Although the chosen ending ultimately suited First Blood, there exists an alternative ending that would be an ideal fit for Rambo 6. If a project like Rambo 6 does come to fruition, it would be appropriate to explore the tragic fate that Morrell's novel and early drafts of the original First Blood envisioned for the protagonist. The book concludes with Rambo's demise, specifically the hands of Trotman, who delivers a fatal gunshot to his head. While the exact ending may not be suitable for Rambo 6 due to its abrupt brutality and the fact that Trotman's character would have passed away by now, it would likely be the right time to bid farewell to Stallone's portrayal of Rambo for good if another film about the character is made. Stallone's concept for Rambo 6 presents a reflective and a poetic storyline, with the character seeking solace on a reservation to reconnect with his indigenous heritage and pursue inner peace. This narrative alone could offer a satisfying sense of closure. However, a Rambo film wouldn't be complete without some action, and having the battle-weary protagonist meet his ultimate fate in combat would create a poignant and a conclusive ending, while also paying tribute to the franchise's literary origins. Regarding the potential Tarantino remake of First Blood with Adam Driver, a conclusion where Rambo meets his demise would potentially resonate even more today than it would have in 1982. While it may be heart-wrenching and unjust, this aligns with the central themes of Morrell's original Vietnam War novel. Furthermore, having a distinct ending from the 1982 film will help differentiate Tarantino's interpretation. Regardless of whether Rambo 6 or a First Blood remake materializes, an ending involving Rambo's death appears to be a fitting direction to take. The Green Beret has endured significant trials throughout his journey, and departing either quietly or in a blaze of glory would serve as a suitable conclusion. With 4 decades having passed since the release of the original First Blood, the opportunity to incorporate its discarded ending into Rambo 6 seems long overdue. What do you guys think is the best route for the Rambo franchise? Should they go with Tarantino, or should they make a sequel and use a scraped script, or should they adapt the approach that Creed took? I personally think doing what Creed did is the right course of action at this point. Let me know what your take is on this in the comments section. This marks the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure that you like and share it. Let us know your opinions in the comments section, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you with the next one.